Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to the daily, let me move this out of the way, to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here, and just trying to set things up so I can take your political questions, and we'll do some readings, and we will see what there is to see. Thank you so much for being here. All right. I usually spend the first 10 or 15 minutes where I take your questions from the chat. Anything in all caps is kind of directed at me. Anything that is not just type normally, that's everybody, you guys talking amongst yourselves, which is wonderful. You're so kind to each other, and I really appreciate that. More than you know, more than you'll ever know. It's YouTube. It could get ugly, but it's not. And it's not because of you. So, all right. We have the best moderators on the internet. Absolutely. And you guys are awesome. You are epic. You are epic Lord of the Rings level troll slayers. It's amazing. And thank you. And let me think what else. I say this every day, so you'd think I would just be right there. If I don't acknowledge you or I don't answer your questions, it's never anything personal. I promise. I would hate to think I had hurt your feelings or that you felt slighted or anything like that. I would be mortified. I would feel terrible. So I'm really not big on stuff on grudges and holding some people above others. No, not so good at that. We're all in this together. So 10% of the income that comes into the channel before expenses. So I don't like the word gross. 10% gross. I don't like, there's got to be a nicer term for that. 10% of income that comes into the channel before expenses goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country, which is much needed. And it's an ongoing thing. All of my projects are dedicated, each project is dedicated to a specific established charity. So, and there's a kitty. Come here, sweetheart. Oh, come here. Oh, well, come here. Do you want to come up my lap? You can come up this way. Come on. Come on. Come on, good boy. Oh, but I don't want to jump. I don't want to jump. I don't like jumping. There we go. How about that? How about that cuteness? Hello. This is Boo Boo's Zen Kitty. This is Bailey. This is Bailey Boo. This is Boo Boo. This is Squeaker Bunny. He has many names. And he says, just don't call me late for TREATS. Whoops. Try to keep the butt shots to a minimum. Oh, you are so good. You are so good. Yes, you are a good boy. You are precious. You are precious. Yes, you are. You are not sleeping on my keyboard, but you're adorable. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Yes, good boy. And you are so furry. Cat hair everywhere. All right. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, you must have like moved this. I'm going to refresh the page. Yeah, there we go, because I couldn't see where I was. All right, so now that my co-host is here, my little positive energy generator. Hello, good boy. Oh, he's left again. Yikes. Okay. The co-host that brings the most zen. Yes. He is the co-host with the mostest. He brings the cuteness. Yes. Okay. All right, so let me go up through the I really need that positive energy. He's my positive energy generator, and I really need it considering these jerks I read on every day. But you're here, and that helps a lot. I'd be doing these readings if I didn't have a channel. I mean, that's kind of how I started the channel in the first place. I was doing the readings myself anyway. I'd see something on the news and be like, oh, I have to look. I have to look. And I'd look and it would be like, okay. And then I was doing that so often, and it was like, why I've got a camera right here. Why don't I just throw my voice in with the collective? And nearly 2 days from now will be my 600th official video. There are actually a few more than that, but yeah, in 2 days, 600 videos. So I could not. You guys have literally meant the difference over these past couple of years. Between there have been times where seriously you were the difference whether or not I got the time literally you guys were paying for my groceries entirely, not just as so with Uncover the News, our news anchor, our amazing, wonderful Kristen is here. Uncover the News. Judge orders Trump to pay over $44,000 in legal fees to Stormy Daniels. Oh, on your lunch break. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for helping us. Okay, and also at least 26 cases of the illness in 3 states are being linked to, oh, the Sturgis motorcycle rally. Of course they are. All right, so I'm scrolling down looking for anything in all caps. Desrat, hello. Autumn, will Trump go after the media now? CNN, MSNBC. That's a good question. Let's see if you mean more than just yelling at them and saying they're fake news and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. All right, let's look here. In the progress, 0. All right, so taking your questions there. I'm getting so much better at typing in nails. It's only taken 600 videos. Well, actually, I don't know. How many have I done? Well, I've done, other than 5 days, I've been going since the day after Christmas, so however many days that is. So I've been taking your questions live, so. All right. Kristen saying, oh, the mooch. Anthony Scaramucci has tweeted, January 20th, 2021, 10 a.m. Yeah, it was rigged. Get in the paddy wagon. Yes, I agree, but oh man, have I got issues with the mooch. Scaramucci. He's got a great name, Scaramucci. But he was such a sycophant, and he was such a. I'll just stick with sycophant. I'd like to call him something else, but I like to keep my channel clean. He was such a sycophant, and then he was out of favor, and then he realized he had to stay out of favor. He was just never going to get back into favor, and suddenly, oh, crisis of conscience. Now he's against Trump. It's like, huh? Yeah. I remember watching an interview with him back when he was still a Trump sycophant, where he was trying to get back in Trump's good graces, and he was spouting Trump garbage on MSNBC, and I don't know why he got under my skin, but I was just sitting there and I was like speaking back to the TV. I was venting. You are so lying. And I was like pointing out the logic of where he was completely wrong. And it was like, okay, well, that was pointless. But hey, I think he has opportunistically seen the light, but sure. We'll take people. We'll take people. We normally are like, Okay, Bismo, really need some good vibes today. It's why I love this room and you guys. You bring it every day. Oh, Bismo, I'm sending you really just all kinds of positive energy that I can. I hope things are okay. Okay, my heart chakra hurts. I don't know what that's about, but anyway. All right, let me scroll down here. Wondering Eyes, one of our fantastic, there we go. I mean, we've got Cappy's, our fantastic moderators. Right here, we've got Cappy's mom, Wondering Eyes, Jean, Linda, Keisha's, and here often. I mean, you guys are so good. Thank you. So Wondering Eyes is asking, got an application for mail-in vote in North Carolina, not associated with Trump in this case. I I want to say that the ones with his face on them were sent to registered Republicans. I think is what it said. Oh gosh, Steve. For my mom, 94, bless. Good for her that that's, you're a trooper. You make it to 94. Wrist fracture, compression fracture, lower spine. No sorries. Seeks blessings, prayers, healing energies only. Rough start, but on the mend. Wants to get back to her tap dancing. How awesome is that? So, blessings, prayers, healing energies to Steve's mom. Absolutely. Absolutely bless. Absolute bless. Okay. Um, Elena, hello, beautiful people. Once the trials get rolling against Trump, will Putin face international tribunal for messing with elections? I can ask. It could be interesting. That could be interesting. I'm I so dislike this man. Hello, sweetheart. Do you want back up? I'm not picking you up again. Your legs work. You have multiple easy ways to come up here. Yes, you do. You have multiple easy ways to come up here. No, but my legs are broken. See, can't you see as I'm walking around back and forth and back and forth and back and forth? Oh, what's on your nose? What did you just sniff and now it's stuck to your nose? Ugh, there you go. You like this game? Hmm? Oh, okay. So I put that in there. Yes. All right. Move the back paws. There you go. Okay. Um, Bismo, the co-host brings the most set. Yes. Okay. So let me see here. What else have I got? I'm guessing this thing jumped because oh gosh, yes, there's some questions. Oh my gosh, thank you. Hang on. Most Zen. Yeah, it jumped on me. Thank you, YouTube. Here, have all the chat. Oh, okay. Texicana, another one of our fantastic moderators. Hi everyone, I've missed you all, fellow mods, fellow chatters, live feed watchers. Welcome back, Texicana. Elena, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mary Jo, as 45's fear grows, do you see him attempting a false flag event of some sort to divert attention? All right, so look at that. We have to check these things. We shouldn't have to check these things, but we know who we're dealing with. We have to check these things. Linda G made a very good point. A good way to describing when Trump is lying. She was saying, if you notice he gets particularly calm and his voice gets kind of monotone, and it was like, oh, that's a good way to describe that. So I mean, after these years, he's not original. It's not like he's constantly changing up the corruption. No, it's just the same old shtick. So, Maria, blessings to all rocking mods. We do have the rocking mods. Is there another virus other than the illness? Is there another virus? You mean it's going to be a pandemic? I've read on that before, and I got we're okay for now. There's not going to be another one on top of this one. Is what I got. Check with other readers. And no precious. But yeah. Of course, the wording of that is the wording of that is kind of funny, Maria, in a nice way, because it's like, are there other viruses? There are trillions, aren't there? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just being silly. Kay Nelson, eating's important. Why always let those commercials run? Thank you, Kay Nelson. I appreciate that. Bismo saying the moosh was cast on Big Brother All Stars a couple of years ago. Good for him. And that's not a dig at you. It's like, oh, okay. Ricky, every time I hear the Scaramucci name, I think of that operatic part in Bohemian Rhapsody. Yes, Yes. Okay, Nelson, hit the like button and subscribe, please. Yes, please. It really, really does help. All that kind of fun stuff. Greg. Hey, Greg. How well will Trump deal with the two hurricanes due to hit between Florida and Texas this weekend? Will likely take away from the RNC next week. You mean Trump's ego palooza? Where he's lining his pockets by choosing the closest federal property to his hotel in Washington, D.C., so he can make as much money as possible, and has jacked the rates up to what is a minimum of like $725 a night minimum. Okay, Maria, is Trudeau going down? Is election coming for Canada? I hope not. Well, we'll have a look at him. I have opinions about people, usually just based on their energy. But whether good or bad, I do not feel comfortable anymore saying my opinions about leaders, certain leaders, other than like the screaming autocrats like Putin, because right now, I'm dealing with Trump, so it's like, as an American, I really can't throw stones, no. If there's, man, I'm living in a glass house, big leaking, drafty glass house over here, so. All right, anything else in all caps? And it jumped. YouTube, here, have all the questions ever. You're okay, sweetie. Okie dokie, all caps. La, la. Okay, Steve's asking, will any prominent Republicans be part of the Biden administration? I'm reaching out for that energy and I'm getting blank. I'm not feeling any energy in the not that there won't be, but I'm not feeling like that's something. My intuition is saying that we might look at that a different day, but there's not much there right now. Kind of my guides have to put something in the room or allow me to see something in the room when I reach out my energy to whatever that question is. And right now I don't have anything in the room. Sorry. It's not personal. I swear. Okay, Steve Myers. Will the Democrats nail DeJoy in his lies at Monday's hearing? Well, let's hope so. But let's have a look at that. Okay. All right, Boo Boo's and Kitty has kneaded all the biscuits on my lap. Yes, you have, little Baker Kitty. You've kneaded all the biscuits. You're a sweetie. All right. And, okay, that tickles. No, Maria, Boo Boo's and Kitty has become a toddler, a sweet furry kid. Yes. All right, and okay, so if I have missed your question, I am so sorry. I'm just not seeing anything else here. Oh, what do you think, Precious? What do you think? Okay. All right, so let me have a look, start looking at these questions, and I'm sure others will crop up. Okay. How you doing? How's things? Yes, are you done now? Yes. All right, I am covered in cat hair, but I imagine you guys won't mind too much. All right, what should I use? I'm looking at, oh, don't eat the plant. Come here. Hey, move it. No, don't. Quit. I feel like I should use the Gilded Tarot today. So I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot. And I'm going to protect the tiny little shoots of that plant he loves to eat. All right, so we're starting at 20 in a bit. All right, so I'll put 21 here. And will Trump go after the media now, in other than just insulting them like he always does? But again, he insults us every day. Kind of used to it. All right, let me shuffle. What do you think, Trouble? Oh, let me turn this. Yep, there he is. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention two things. For everyone in general, if you're watching the replay, there should be timestamping of all the questions down in the first comment, and then usually in the description box as well. After it takes me, I have to go back later after the live stream and make them more accurate. And I try to make them as accurate as possible to save you the most amount of time, so you can just go straight to what you're interested in, and hopefully I'm jumping into the reading, or I'm saying something relevant, or at least something entertaining. But it happens occasionally. So there's that. But for my long-suffering patrons who, since it is all I can do to keep these live streams going every day, they do not get anywhere near what they deserve. They get few extras, for which I feel terrible. But oh gosh, daily live streams, it's not easy. It's just me. So, but this evening, and I understand if you can't be a patron, I totally get it. This evening at 8 o'clock, there's going to be a Central Daylight Savings Time in the U.S. There's going to be a rambling live stream for patrons, as in the plan is no plan. So, Watergrove saying thank you for the time stamping. You are most welcome. I hope it helps. So, and if you can't believe me, I remember, things have been dire at other points, but I think the worst was about 20 years ago, when literally had $100 to buy food for the month. If you're like, I cannot even, not even a couple of dollars. I'm like, oh, I understand, and I'm just grateful you're here. So I don't want you to ever think that I am not fully grateful for every last thing that your comments, your sweetness, your thank you. I totally get it. And for people who have managed, thank you. I'm very grateful. I don't want you guys to ever think that, I'm gonna keep doing this. If I get nothing for it, I'll still do it. I want to help. I want to help you guys. I want to help you guys stay calm. All right. So anyway, I'll quit talking now. But yeah, tonight at 8 o'clock for my long-suffering patrons. All right, 24. Will Trump go after the media now? Oh man, the energy around him is really icky. I'm getting like crown chakra. It's like chakra day here on the Black and Orange channel. I'm getting crown chakra like gunk. He's got a whole bunch of I know this is not helping because I'm on camera waving my hand like this above. Okay, pretend this is my head. It's like, oh, it's just, there's all this kind of zappy, icky gunk just right around the top of his head. It's just because he's chosen to be a rotten person. Miss Kitty, the nuns at Catholic school said animals have no soul, couldn't go to heaven. That broke my heart. Of course, I don't believe it for a second. Oh, all right. I need to take a moment here. Not only, and in the Catholic Church, you're not allowed to believe that they go to heaven either. You're not allowed to believe that animals go to heaven. You have to believe that they go to the Rainbow Bridge or something. I had a weird experience once, and I don't normally talk about the super woo-woo crazy that happens to me. or has happened to me, where I was actually looking at Alfie the Pumpkin. I was looking at him not long after I got him, and just the weirdest thing. I was just standing in the kitchen, and I was just looking down, and he was just looking at me. He was just standing there, and I got the sense of his spirit, and then his higher self, like high up. And I got a name that began with like a J, like a Jeremy or something like that. And it was so powerful. The feeling and the mental image was so powerful. I remember I was alone. I don't like these things don't happen very often, but I even said out loud, I said, I was kind of laughing or teasing that spirit. And it was like, you're gonna put your whole soul in that little tiny cat. Okay. Just teasing him. And then it just kind of disappeared, and it was like, wow, okay. Um, Animals they have higher selves just like we do. You people reincarnate as, well, not even reincarnate. All time is simultaneous. You have a higher self. You've got branches that come off of it, and those branches are because you can't fit a whole soul into these bodies, these physical bodies. So the bulk of your soul is actually your higher self, and then comes down to, and at any time I am this soul incarnated is as this person, but also I am incarnated as this person back in France in the 1930s, and I'm that person um, in like Denmark in the 1400s, and I'm like this person who's like a monk in who knows where, and I'm that person who lived in a mud hut, you know, a bazillion years ago. So not literally, obviously. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there, that not only do they have souls, I feel very strongly that cats, dogs, they're just like us, um, especially pets, but I think other animals as well. Um, I think once you get down to things like um, spiders and even beyond that, gnats and things smaller than that, I think it becomes more of a group thing, a little bit, but I don't know exactly. They all have souls. Yep. Okay. All right. That is the woo woo for today. All right. 29. Trump. All right. Gotta go after CNN, MSNBC, and ugh. All of my arteries just went blah. Eat a salad, guy. Really? Put down the soda. Eat a salad. Fruit will not kill you. Oh, and you're not fooling anybody with the girdle. Just be yourself. Good grief. I know I've mentioned this before, but it's been a while. Somebody did a meme of Trump, one of the best memes ever, and you think, oh, it was insulting? No, they literally just gave him what his natural hair would look like and took away the fake tan and just made him look like a man his age. And you know what? I know he's gross, but he on the scale of things, he was better looking, just as a person, not this caricature. Anyway, Queen of Swords. These are, yeah, he hates them. He hates the media. They're questioning him. Look at the expression on her face. Can you see that? Is that, maybe I have to hold my hand steady so you can see that. That's side eye. Those are the journalists looking at Trump. He hates it, especially women. So sorry if that's a little shaky. Chariot. Well, things are definitely moving. Knight of Cups. Things are moving more toward the Democrats, and he is very concerned. Very concerned. Five of Pentacles. People are hurting. King of Cups. This is bugging him. This is bugging the heck out of him. Knight of Pentacles. He wants to fight. Punch back twice as hard. He fight again. But there's this whole, if it wasn't for that illness, I'd be, winning, and it's so unfair. I was born into obscene wealth, and I've had everything in life I ever wanted, and I have 5 children. I have 5 healthy children, and I've got, I fell backwards out of sheer luck and grossness into the presidency, and it's so unfair. No one's treated worse than I am. Dear great Gussie. All right. And if it wasn't for this illness, I'd be the president for the rest of the century, beside the fact that my arteries look like the floor of a fast food restaurant. But no, these things are moving swiftly. And this is the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. And these are Democrats. That's Biden. This is people fighting for them. And that illness is so unfair. Yeah. No one in his family has died, but it's so unfair. It's most unfair to him. Right. So we have to fight back. We have to fight back. We have to fight. Go out there and fight them. Hit them twice as hard. You guys aren't working hard enough. Yeah, Trump's poll numbers are upsetting him. And those journalists, those women questioning me, asking me about my lying, how dare they? Asking me about, questioning me on things I've said or done. No, you can. So what's the next thing in your evil playbook, Boris? With your wife Natasha? But first, moose and squirrel. 9 of Wands. The Republicans have been protecting him all. The Republicans have been protecting him all along. They have formed this wall to protect him. But I keep getting this card, and I was drawn to use this deck today. It's almost like they're starting to bow out. Like, I will leave of you. See ya. Wheel of Fortune. Oh yeah. Vice. Page of Wands. So communication. High Priestess. Oh, lots of secrets related to the vices. King of Swords, Prosecutor. Prosecutor with the secrets. And he's trying to control the narrative, but TikTok Trumpy, your reign of crime is coming to an end. And I'm not going to get sidetracked again for the, 2 days in a row is enough. But there's a prosecutor there who has Trump's secrets. So, yeah, we're going to, so yeah, okay, so it's not coming up that he's going to try to curtail journalists. I mean, keep asking. 10 of Swords, no, it's not good for him. 7 of Swords on the defensive. Tower. Page of Cups. Rise of the right now the power of the Democrats is very small compared to what it's going to be. Ask other readers, but I keep asking about Trump, and I keep getting things like the Ten of Swords with all this political swords in his back, and the Seven of Wands being on the defensive, and then kaboom with the Tower. These are the cards I keep getting with Trump, day after day after day. So I guess the question then is, what's the next big? He's very excited about the convention. I can feel that. Of course, because it's like his birthday. The media, you know, he doesn't have to deal with the actual media that would question him. But no, media like, I'm going to be on television, and it's going to be all about me, and people are going to talk about how great I am. If anybody has not seen it, there is an episode of Supernatural that is completely worth looking up. Even if you're not familiar with the show, there is a particular episode where a very prominent demon, really, she likes to take the form of a little girl, and she decides she's going to go on vacation. This demon decides she's going to go on vacation, so she moves in with this human family. She possesses this little girl, and she moves in with this family, and she's basically holding them hostage. And they're trying to get help, but you know, she's not going to and it's her birthday every day, and they're having birthday cake every day for dinner, and birthday cake, and it's all about her. And you know, every day it's about, and you know, the father's like, can we have something other than birthday cake? And oh, that was the wrong thing to say, because it's her birthday every day. It's like, that's Trump. That's exactly how Trump acts. Will it get so bad nobody can deny Trump's corruption, says Wendy. And no, there will be some people. There will be people until the end of time who will swear up and down that Trump was put upon and he was the greatest president ever. How disgusting is that? Anyway, so what's the next big? You got the RNC, but what's the next big scandal? Garbage, blow our minds. Oh, wow! I didn't even think that could be made a problem, but look, it is. All right, so what's the next big? Maybe it'll have to wait until after the convention. Give him a week, and then once the endorphins die down a little bit, and he's jonesing for more. What's the next big scandal that you're gonna stir up? So many to choose from. It feels like there are literally people, it feels like mostly men, but there are people who are literally laying in bed at night thinking, okay, how can we get Trump reelected? How can we get Trump reelected? Okay, if we could slow down the mail. All right, so how are they going to get their votes in? How are they going to, I mean, they're literally, that's what they're doing. Six of Wands, victory, 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 victory. It's all about the victory. It's all about me. It's all about me. Me, me, me. Me, me, me. Ace of Pentacles. Justice. Justice about his money. King of Swords. Prosecutor right in the middle. Six of Swords. Three of Pentacles. People who can help the prosecutor leaving Trump's side, like turning on him, and case being built. Okay. I'm going to stop there because I'm going to get hijacked. Help build the case. Anding and Y, getting the same thing. All right, but there was a question about the how's he going to handle the actually, let me put this in here if you don't mind. Just give me 1 second. Put in what will Trump's scandal election shiny object be to distract us? Okay, but there was a question here about how well is he going to deal with the hurricanes? Okay, it is 42. No, wrong one. 42. How will Trump deal with the 2 hurricanes due to hit between Florida and Texas this weekend? Dave saying Dumpy will have to make pants from old circus tents if he keeps eating McDonald's. Well, he's going to. Never once have I picked up that he's going to suddenly change his diet like Bill Clinton did. I mean, boy, do I have my issues with Bill Clinton. But he did become vegan. So, Crystal, hey Crystal, how are you doing, Autumn and Fur Babies? Well, the kitties are good. They're sleeping, and I'm here with you guys, so I'm happy. Okay, here's how Trump deals with hurricanes, Autumn, says Ricky. He throws bounty paper towels at the bystanders and say they're quicker picker-ups. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Teresa, how can Trump eat at McDonald's all the time? Oh, no, he goes to KFC, too. Yeah. Lots of, and I can't believe he filled up a White House dining room with cold fast food. Wow. And the players who were there were like, what is this? This is gross. Okay, let me reach out. Okay, how is 44? How is Trump handle? Hello, sweetheart. Oh no, you're jumping up this time. I'm not picking you up again. Oh no. Mm-mm. You can try, but it ain't happen. No. You know how to get up here. Big old sweetie. But I'm so cute. Okay. Trump and how's he gonna handle the hurricanes? Oh gosh, it's just batten down the hatches. I lived in Louisiana off and on for about 10 years. So I have some. Luckily I was not there for Katrina. But I have definitely, battened down the hatches and got extra groceries and all this kind of stuff. What? He's going to get more and more pathetic when I pick him up, but that's not going to happen right now. Queen of Pentacles. Mnuchin of Versailles with this is the fortunate one. Yeah, basically Mnuchin of it's a very Mnuchin of Versailles. Oh, it's going to hurt him in the long run, but it's very Mnuchin of Versailles. It's not hurting him. Why would he care? 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, just like this, just like the Queen of Pentacles. He's got his. 9 of Wands. People will come and tell him how it's going. 9 of Cups. He doesn't care. I know that sounds like a horrible thing to say, but it's the truth. He doesn't care. And people losing sleep over this and worrying. Meanwhile, he's off in la la land of it's my birthday. Oh, like I'll wait for days and days, and everyone's gonna say how great a job I've done, how great I am, da 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 da, and I'm fortunate, and they'll tell me, yeah, yeah. He doesn't care. Does not care. Knight of Cups. It's it's the Democrats. It's the Democrats saying, okay, this needs to be done. These are our plans for the future. We'll do what we can. Their energy is their energy. What they can do is limited. Crystal said that needs. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Crystal needs healing energy for her cat. Let's send positive energy to Crystal's cat. Let's send positive energy to people who need it today. Yeah, I hate to say it. I hate to say that about anybody. To say, oh, he doesn't care. I mean, that seems like a very cold, horrible thing to say. But he doesn't. I reach out my energy, and he just doesn't. It's like I'd say he's wired that way, but I think he had some of that to begin with, but then he just took that potential wiring and he just ran with it. And he was allowed to run with it. Okay, Putin. Oh, great. 47 in a bit, so maybe 48. 48. Will Putin face an international tribunal for messing with the U.S. elections? How about let's just look at, thank you, Bob. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's look at, first of all, let's just see if Putin's going to face an international tribunal for anything. Seriously. Let me just reach my energy out. Put on my asbestos oven, great big long oven mitts, to what's the energy over there? Are you okay? Yeah, is that? Ugh. Putin is so vile. Oh my gosh, he's so vile. So, International Tribunal. Basically, I can't deal with this guy's energy. Guys, could you please help? Because I can't with this guy. I'm gonna just, between him and Maxwell, I'm just gonna get, like, one day I swear I'm gonna read on, I'm just gonna finally be like, that's it. I'm done. Like, done. It's just so disgusting. And he's so disgusting. He has tortured people. He has killed people. He's tortured people. And allegedly, no, it's Putin. He's tortured people. He's killed people. You want to sue me for saying that Vladimir Putin has tortured and killed people? Go right ahead. Ugh. So is he going to face any kind of international tribunal for crimes against everybody? There we go. Yes, you have a way up here. You have a nice little steppy area kind of thing where you can come up here all on your own. Yes. And I'm reading on Putin, so I need your little positive energy. Because the man's a monster. Yes, he is. He is an absolute monster. And you are like the anti-Putin. Yes, you are the anti-Putin. You are just all the cuteness. You are just a sweetie. You're just a sweetie. Good boy. Okay. Is Putin going to face justice? Oh, they would love to get their hands on him in The Hague. Love to get their hands on him in The Hague. Gravenhag? Gosh, it's been a long time since I pronounced the name of that city correctly. Four of Wands. Vacation or retirement? Interesting. Nine Cups, merchant. He's kind of a merchant of death. Merchant, Five of Pentacles. You know, spinning off will starve. Yep, look, thief card. Hello, dear. Thief card, right in the middle. Hermit. Temperance. I'm getting Major Arcana, but I'm getting at the Hermit card. It can be like going to prison, but I've got a Temperance card, which is, and this is also Major Arcana, so it's kind of warning me that it's like I wouldn't go so far as. All right, what's gonna happen to Putin? Oh, are we buffering? Okay, not buffering the camera. What's gonna happen to Putin? That's really what we need to see here. Gitmo. I think I can safely say that Putin will not end up in Gitmo. Oh, DLC. Da, da, da. Okay. Anyway, what's going to happen to Putin? I know it should happen to him, but what's actually going to happen to him? Is he going to be president for life and die peacefully in his bed, or? I feel like he has a surprising amount of support amongst his people. Kind of the way Trump does. It's like, really? Really? Hello, dear. Yes, Putin is awful, and you are a sweetie. Don't, no. Ah, there we go. Cards went flying. Well, that's interesting. Weird little coincidence. Hi. How you doing? You're back on my lap. That's interesting. These two cards fell, and this landed upside down, the Lovers. But this card, the Burden, I don't, for what it's worth, it may mean nothing at all. But what I got was that. Let me see if I can get caught up. No. Yes. No. Okay, it's not. Let me just refresh. What? Oh. I don't know that. Okay. All right. I'm here. All right. This is a wood floor, and over time the slats separate slightly. This card landed like in a crevice, exactly upright, with this right next to it. I don't know what that means, if anything, but if it's a message, maybe you guys will know. The upside down Lovers card, that does sound like a message, but the Burden, talk about upright, very big burden. You are a good kid. Yes, you are. Page of Wands. It kind of feels a little bit like a new generation. A new generation is coming up, and it's like, no, because there is this whole generational thing, even in America coming up, where they're just like, no. Then I get Lovers reversed, the Burden card in the middle, Hanged Man, where they pick him up by his heels and shake all of the ill-gotten gains out of him. Two of Pentacles. It's gonna, but when he goes, the Russian economy is gonna get very shaky. There's a huge burden, but people very much, the younger generation, oh, so not in love with him. Oh, so not in love with him. They see what he's done. And he does go. But what form does him going take? Oh, look, there's a justice card. Maybe that'll show up again. Hanged man. What is the hanging man? What is that? Tina, I was saying Autumn Reed is karma. Putin is going to have to go on the run. Yeah, that sort of thing. Cards flying. Oh. Boo Boo's so happy. He's eating biscuits on my lap. It's almost like I'm getting it's like I'm getting massage in one little tiny area of my leg. Little tiny area. Really cute. He's warm. He's happy. What's gonna happen? What's this hanging man? What form does Putin's political demise take? What do you think, cutie? King of Wands. Okay. Hierophant. Eight of Cups. Sun. Witnesses. This is my card for witnesses and evidence. This is okay. This is an institution like the government. Witnesses and evidence. Everything coming to light. Something coming to light. Is that just is that just internal Russian stuff, or is this international? Is it the oh, Wendy, yes, Boo Boo Kitty stays close when you read on Putin. He will protect you. Oh, precious. He's got the top of his head, like my stomach's right here, and he's got the top of his head like this, looking straight down as he's kneading one little tiny area of my lap. It's adorable. It's a good kitty. Okay, I like it. Is this just internal to Russia, or is this international? Is it the money laundering? Am I just being a klutz? Why are the cards just going flying? It's like, or is it a message that like he can't control stuff because I'm being a klutz today? Holding still. Holding. They've put up with a lot, maybe. Page of Swords reversed. Page of Swords is traditionally Trump the bully. Hi. And I don't read cards upside down, but this came up upside down. Trump the bully upside down. Six of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. This is the card of nostalgia, the old way of doing things. On a negative side, it can be racism, you know, the old way of doing things. And then this is the card of work. Yeah, cups are also I get for Democrats, and yeah. So I think it's Trump. I think when Trump goes down, and Biden is, and people are holding Putin publicly more accountable for his interference, that's not going to help. But I don't know how that would take him down politically. But people have put up with a lot. All right, so I'm not really getting what I would call a clear answer. It's not like he's going to jail or he's going to happily, you know, pass away in his bed at the age of 102, or he's going to, you know, Be poisoned. Or thrown out of a window. Either of which would be very karmic. Oh, a nice cup of tea. Oh, Tina's saying, if Putin comes to the UK, I'll make him a nice cup of tea. And DLC's saying, a really nice cup of tea? Yeah, really nice. Special. Just for him. Okay. You guys are so great. Thank you for being here. All right, so I'm at 60, 62-ish. All right, what else we got here? All right. That kind of goes with the other ones. Let's look at Trudeau. And we'll look at DeJoy. And considering the dressing down I got last time I talked about Trudeau, I'm just gonna do the reading because it's not my country, and you know, big glass house, big, huge, massive, bigly glass house here. So I'm just gonna, what's gonna happen to Trudeau? All right, because there's a howling at the moon. Calls are growing for him to step down, but is Trudeau going down? Is there an election coming for Canada? I hope not. Well, I'm just going to see. What's going to happen to Trudeau? Is he going to step down? Is he going to have to step down? Is he going to call for an election soon? That seems, see, I'm an American, so that seems weird to me. I've usually lived overseas, but I just never could wrap my head around it because our elections are fixed. You can't call for an early election. You can't. Yes, partially. So I'm trying to put a clip in my hair and get this out of my face. Partially, that's why our campaigns last so flippin' long. It's because I can. Because you know there's going to be another one, and you know what the date's going to be, and you know, and you can't call for an early election in the U.S. So it's just me trying to wrap my head around the concept. All right, let me reach my energy out. Politics feeling like a blood sport, not literally, but I feel like I'm there and I'm looking around. House of Corruption. See what the cards have to say. And I take no sides in this, so just want to throw that out there. Don't come for me. Six of Swords. Somebody coming forward with these can in this deck. This can be people with information for investigators. coming forward. It's not full-blown witnesses evidence, but there's bringing stuff to, like, for grand jury, what we here would call grand juries. I don't know what you guys do up there. 10 of Cups, Magician. Well, you've certainly, I can safely say you've certainly had a very positive. His Trudeau has given Canada, in the wider world, as really spruced up your image. Really, not that it needed it, but it just brought it more brought you to prominence more. Um, Made you look good. That's all. So, but right now, yeah, he's very isolated because I guess stuff is going down. Hermit, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, that's a big tick-tock. 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 Knight of Wands. Somebody's coming for him in a big way. I don't know who the Knight of Wands would be. Oh, okay, here we go. Maria, Autumn, in Canada, when there is a no confidence vote, the government falls, there's an election. Okay. Kay Nelson saying it's just loud conservative energy. Okay. Somebody's coming for him. Whoo. The fire behind this volcano is in the background. Yeah, coming for him, and he's isolated. This is major arcana. It was like fated that he would be in that position, and he would do what good he did. Right now, if somebody's asking me, hey, I hold this political office, random anything, political office, and there's a possibility I might have to go up for election again. How am I gonna do? You get the Hermit with the Wheel of Fortune. It's not exactly. It's not exactly. These aren't the cards of popularity. Put it that way. But someone is coming for him. Someone with fire. Let me see if I can get anything else. Linda's saying my pendulum is very accurate today as well. Oh, I missed it. What did you get, Linda? And the Three of Swords, the Harper and the Heartbreak. Let me see. Is there any more going on here? It's polling at 69%. Wow. Our president's polling at something like 41. And we only have two parties. Well, two major parties. There's some third party things, but they get very, very, very little vote. We basically have two parties. We have a two-party system. It's like other countries, but it's like the coalitions are kind of permanently in place kind of thing. Anything else about what's going to happen with Trudeau? Oh, two there. That there. Four of Wands. Oh, that's vacation or retirement. King of Wands. I have no idea what sign he is. Page of Swords. Center. Be kind of hard to hold. But Page of Wands over Nine of Cups. Queen of Wands. It disconnected. Sorry. Okay. Right in the center, we've got. We're still buffering. on YouTube, work with me here. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, I seem to be moving again. It's saying it's buffering in the camera, but I can see movement here. It's okay now. Okay. I've got investigations right in the center. Investigators right in the center. And does anyone know what sign Trudeau is? At least sun, if not sun and moon, please. But I've got fire. People with fire coming for him. Or red. Do you guys do like red conservatives? Oh, I assume I don't even know what party he is. I'll be honest. I am ignorant. My ignorance is vast. I try to chip away at it every day, but my ignorance is vast. So you guys will have to help me interpret some of this. So, but yeah, investigations. They're coming for him in a big way. They're coming for him, and with the card of retirement here, he was born on Christmas Day. Okay, so he's, oh grief, that's he's a Capricorn, which means he's an Earth sign. So that's not him. This isn't him. He's got a king, a queen, and a knight of wands, fire coming for him. December 25th, 1971. Oh, okay. I'm just a little bit older than him. Interesting. Fire. Liberal. Are liberals red in Canada? Liberals in America are blue. Red is liberal. It's the leader of the party. Okay, then this is just fire. Because, they're coming for him. It doesn't look good for him. Also, I will say this. Please don't come for me. Please, I'm just a reader. I'm just a messenger. This is just entertainment. I'm not trying to insult your country. I'm not trying to insult you. I'm not trying to insult anybody. I'm just throwing it out there because it came up. You guys, for what it's worth, I know with all this, that's what I was getting. I was actually in better shape than you think, but that doesn't mean to belittle anybody suffering. I know there are people suffering. So I just wanted to, that's what I was getting, so I just wanted to throw that out there. That's nothing negative. You done well. Compared to the rest of the world, you done well. You done well, kids. And now we look at the lack of joy. The lack of joy in our lives that is DeJoy. 76. Okay. So our Democrats nailed DeJoy on his lies on Monday. Oh, saw something in all caps. We don't do the colors thing here. Okay. All right. So, DeJoy. Or should I just call him Grumpy? And he, during the Senate virtual hearing on yesterday, not a politician, not great on the giving answers that can take in several ways. But they've all tried the whole. No, I've not cut. I have not cut overtime. And then you've got the internal actual documents saying all extra trips are canceled. All you will leave on time, whether there's the mail's ready or not. You will come home. You will come back on time. So it's like that is where you had Kamala Harris. It was like infer, suggest, and he was just playing uh, the Texarkana, born the day after Christmas. No one wants to celebrate poor pitiful. No, it's that stinks. I mean, it's great. I mean, Capricorns are great. But yeah, there should be people who have their birthdays right around Christmas. They should get like half birthdays or something. There should be like, so people can fully celebrate you, and you don't have to wait all year long and get joint. You don't get joint Christmas birthday presents. But anyway, buffering seems to have stopped for the moment. So, all right, sort of. Okay, now we're at 79. All right, let's look at DeJoy on Monday. You know that Cure song? I was never a fan of this. I like the Cure, but I was never a fan of Friday I'm in Love. It doesn't make sense, and it bugs me. I love pop music, but I never liked that particular song. And somebody made a reference to, oh, I know what it was. It was there's a Twitter account I follow, Chaucer Doth Tweet, and he takes random pop things or things going on in the world, and he translates them basically into a if almost Middle English kind of. You just work it out what he's saying. But the other day he did one which was the Middle English lyrics to Friday I'm in Love. This is like Monday will. I guarantee you, Monday will not be love for DeJoy. Linda is saying all my sons were born in December 1st, 5th, and 11th. Cool. I do not have children. But I do have a close family member whose birthday's in early December. Whew, all the Sagittarius energy. All the Sagittarius energy. And I have a lot of Sagittarius energy, so are Democrats going to nail DeJoy's entitled feet to the floor? Why is he even there? I mean, I know why he got the job. He wrote a great big check for Trump. But why is he even there? He has all that money. Why doesn't he just say, yeah, I'm done. I'm going home. I don't need this. So they're going to nail him to the wall. I was going to go for DeJoy. Two of Wands, the card of communication. Okay. There's light breaking through. That's nice, but it's the card of communication for the reading. Okay, because he's a Trump supporter. Yeah, I hear you, but it doesn't. He wants attention from the RNC. Yeah, maybe he has got higher ambitions, but he doesn't have the energy of a politician. He would not enjoy the loss of control of being if you are power hungry and you can be a super rich business owner, or you can be a high up politician, seriously be business owner. Whew. Linda's saying, speaking of energy, does your thumbs down or go somewhere on Saturdays? I don't know. Maybe the bots are taking the day off. I don't know. I don't know. He did, yeah, he gave a lot of money to Trump's campaign. Okay, Ten of Swords. Oh, that's not good. Queen of Swords. That's not good either. Six of Swords. King of Wands. Trump. Lovers. Yeah, he's doing it for Trump. Yeah, they're gonna take his lunch money. That's the Democrats are effectively gonna take DeJoy. They're gonna beat him up behind the cafeteria and take his lunch money. Yeah. But Trump's gonna like it. It's all for Trump. It's gonna be because he's tough. So is he gonna? So does he end up just resigning, going home, and that's that, or does he end up going to? Is he going to eventually face some prison time for trying to destroy the United States Postal Service during a pandemic? Okay, we might be back, hopefully. Okay, might be back, sort of. The energy myself and other readers have been getting is that his wife is so done. So does he just go home and that's that, or is he going to be sporting a prison jumpsuit at some point? Four of Pentacles. Oh, this card's a miser. A lot less than it was. Page of Pentacles, High Priestess, Three of Wands, Moon. What you do will come back to you. Wouldn't you love if for basically the rest of his life, anywhere he lived, that the mail servers, the mail deliverers were like, oh, yeah, I'll do him last. Oh yeah, I'll oh, did I forget your mail again? Sorry. Oh, this heartens me. First of all, money's going to start drying up. Page of Pentacles, and I think maybe he was looking this to be the beginning of some other kind of career or whatever. But there's something about his kids, leaving money to his kids. I don't know exactly. It doesn't feel huge, but he lots of secrets. He lied. He has talked to Trump about this. He has talked to Mnuchin of Versailles. He has talked to whomever else. He lied. And what he's done is going to come back to him because the final two cards, what's coming, I've got the moon howling at the moon, and I've got a prosecutor right there. Up in his grill. Up in his face. And those secrets coming back to haunt him in a big way. So, all right, and just this is the last bit I'm going to do here. Fool. Yeah, you were a fool to trust him, believe in him. Yeah. Knight of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. We're going to hear a lot about him next year during all the hearings and whatnot. The rats who benefited from this, from the Trump administration in monetary ways. But he's just a number. He's just a number of, it's almost like he doesn't even have a name anymore. Just give him a number of case number such and such, um, ethics violations, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's not going to be good for him. Not going to end well for him. Because people, what you do will come back. It will come back. It's going to bite you if you do bad. So, but you guys are very sweet. And most of you, gosh, most of you are here every day with me. So thank you so much for being here. And I will be back tomorrow. If you are a patron tonight, 8 o'clock, my long-suffering patrons, we're going to have just a ramble. I'll cover whatever you want me to cover, or chat. We'll do whatever you'd like. The plan is no plan. All right. Hang in there. Have a great day. Know you're not alone. All right. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.